Here's a shocking truth that could tear your family apart. That cherished collection gathering dust in your basement might become the most explosive issue in your state. Your prized assemblage of vintage baseball cards, luxury handbags, or rare wine bottles brings you immense satisfaction today. But here's where it gets controversial. These beloved treasures could transform into your family's worst nightmare after you're gone. While you're busy admiring those antique stamps, first edition books, or collectible figurines, there's a harsh reality most collectors refuse to face. Every single item represents both an asset and a potential family feud waiting to happen. Estate planning professionals who specialize in valuations will tell you straight up, putting an accurate price tag on collections is one of the most challenging aspects of their job. And this is the part most people miss. The real drama begins. Picture this scenario that keeps estate attorneys awake at night. Your vintage guitar collection or oil paintings need to be divided among heirs who couldn't care less about your passion. How do you split something that loses its essence when broken apart? Even more troubling, some family members might view your treasured Eisenhower-era comics as worthless junk. Wayne Hasse, who serves as a legal shield provider attorney and managing partner at McGuire Schneider Hasse in Ohio, painted this vivid picture. Picture yourself without any will in place. Now try to figure out how you'd fairly divide 10,000 baseball cards or 500 wine bottles among 6 heirs who inherit everything according to state law. The solution isn't simple, but it's absolutely critical. Here are 5 game-changing steps. Create a comprehensive inventory of everything you own. If your collection holds either monetary worth or emotional significance, estate planning specialists strongly recommend building a detailed catalog of every single piece and its current market value. Sarah Gaiman, a CPA working at Berkowitz Pollack Brandt in Florida, emphasizes this approach. The bare minimum requirement is creating your own detailed documentation of the collection. She explains that personal records provide credible evidence and establish a foundation for determining potential value. The gold standard involves creating a comprehensive spreadsheet or maintaining organized files containing detailed descriptions of each collectible. Include crucial details like acquisition history, significance factors, original purchase price, and current estimated worth. Think of it as creating a biography for each piece. Strapped for time to build spreadsheets? Here's a practical alternative. Capture high-quality photographs or record detailed videos of your entire collection. While you're documenting, don't stop there. Create visual records of all your valuable possessions throughout your home. Elizabeth Buffardi, who works as both a CPA and certified financial planner in the Chicago region, recalls traditional advice. People used to recommend walking through every room of your house while recording video footage. The reasoning was simple. If a natural disaster strikes, you can present evidence to your insurance company showing exactly what belongings were destroyed. Investigate insurance coverage options for your treasures. When your collection represents substantial financial value, industry experts strongly advise exploring specialized insurance protection. But here's a dangerous assumption. Hasse warns about this common misconception. People think, I have homeowner's insurance, so everything must be covered automatically. That assumption could cost you dearly. Homeowner insurance policies demonstrate enormous variation in whether they protect collections and exactly how that coverage works. Consider investing in a valuable items policy specifically engineered to protect jewelry, musical instruments, and various collectibles. During this process, insurance companies will likely require detailed documentation of your collection and may demand professional appraisals. Before committing to insurance costs, evaluate whether the expense justifies the protection level. Insurance premiums continue climbing across the industry, making this decision. What size financial blow could you absorb without insurance help? Obtain professional valuations for premium pieces. Formal appraisal services come with significant price tags, and hiring experts to evaluate your Beanie Baby collection probably doesn't make financial sense. However, when dealing with high-value artwork, precious jewelry, and similar premium collectibles, professional appraisals become indispensable. Michael Chua, who serves as principal attorney at Paxdera Law in Los Angeles, provides this guideline. Once you're approaching five-figure values and beyond, professional appraisals become a smart investment. Appraisals serve multiple critical functions. They support insurance coverage decisions, facilitate estate planning processes, and send clear signals to future heirs that the unusual, abstract painting hanging above your fireplace deserves respect rather than a trip to the garbage bin. Educate your family members about your collection's value. The absolute worst-case scenario involves your treasured baseball card collection ending up in recycling bins after your death, simply because nobody understood its significance. You completely understand why your collection matters deeply. Your family members might remain completely clueless about its importance. Invest time in walking them through each significant piece and explaining its value proposition. Buffardi observes this generational disconnect. Frequently, older collectors preserve items because they recognize their value, while younger family members immediately think, "That's definitely the first thing I'm throwing away." Too many older Americans avoid discussing their valuable possessions with loved ones, according to Hassey's professional experience. The instinctive reaction from countless clients over the years goes like this: "Financial matters are private territory. I refuse to discuss money with anyone," he explains. Share comprehensive information about your collection with family members. Explain what you own, where you store everything, current market values, and where they can locate documentation proving value and authenticity. If they decide against keeping the collection, provide guidance on finding reputable dealers or auction houses that could maximize their financial returns. Gaiman emphasizes this collector advantage. As someone passionate about collecting, you understand exactly what you possess and know the best places to sell everything. Design a strategic distribution plan for your collection. Dividing collections through estate planning presents you. Gaiman illustrates this complexity. Leaving children $100,000 in cash is straightforward. They can spend it however they want. But leaving kids $40,000 worth of vinyl records creates problems. How do they sell it? Who's interested in buying it? Including valuable collections in wills or trusts becomes absolutely essential, as these legal documents provide specific instructions for distributing assets after death. Trusts require. We've watched entire families destroy relationships fighting over a single piece of jade, he recalls. One person claims, "Mom promised it to me." Another insists, "No, Mom promised it to me first." But here's where this gets really controversial. Should collectors even expect their families to appreciate their passions? Some experts argue that forcing collections on uninterested heirs creates more problems than solutions. Others believe education and gradual exposure can build appreciation over time. What's your take on this dilemma? Should passionate collectors accept that their life's work might end up sold immediately?